Body dowsing is a way to use your own body as a dowsing instrument. You know, the body feels intuitively if something is good or not good for it by being attracted, by moving forward. You know, if something is in resonance, then you move towards it. If something is in dissonance, you want to get away from it. Okay, so yes, we use the response to forward as a yes signal, and the movement backwards as a no signal. So this starts very simply. We put the feet together, you know, to put us a bit more in a unstable position, so we feel easier the movement around. And if we close our eyes, we feel that the body moves slightly. It's not stable like a table on four legs, but it's really moving, and the feet themselves have the job to keep you straight up. Okay, so when you close your eyes and you feel your body is moving slightly, okay, we ask ourselves, or in our mind, we tell our own body, show me a yes, signal me a yes. And then slightly we feel how the body moves forward. Okay, and then we do the same thing for a no, show me a no. And the body slightly moves away from it or moves backward. I'll show you this from the side. The next step, you know, once we practice this a little bit, the yes and the no signal, we use an open question, a question where we can get a yes or a no answer to determine our body reaction, respond. And the easiest thing is I'll ask my own name. So I would say, is my name Werner? You know, and if this is my name, I should get a yes respond. And then I take any other name. I said, is my name John? And I get a no response. So this way we can determine if our body responds the way we want it to. Sometimes it does the opposite, or it does a side movement. This is possible too. Sometimes the body responds backwards for a yes, and we call this switched. Energy workers might be aware of this. And there are some additional exercises to switch you back into normal responding. Switched happens sometimes, the stage happens sometimes when the body is so stressed out or so overloaded with information that it doesn't respond the proper way anymore. So once we figured out the yes and the no, now we can use this ability of the body to test anything. If you take your supplements, for example, you just check, are these good and healthy for me on a very individual base, you know, and you get a yes, or maybe you get a weak yes, or some side movement which, you know, is not that clear. If you go shopping, I really like to use this method when I buy olive oil, for example, and I have a stand in front of the shelf and there are 10 brands of oil there, and I just very quickly test which one tests strongest for me on an individual base. Again, it might be different for a person next to me, but for myself I can figure out what is the strongest resonance, you know, towards a specific product. And of course you also can use those to check out our own products, our energetic products, our pendants, our house harmonizers. And you just can do this on the website if you like to. So you look through the different devices and you check, would this be helpful for me? Is this beneficial for me or for my family, or, you know, for a friend, for anybody else? And you get your own individual answer, you know, how it is for you as a person. That's fantastic.